Let's first check for people that are online. Can you hear me clearly?
Oh, yes, we can hear loud and clear.
Okay. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Okay. Should I start with myself?
Yes, please.
Okay, my name is Olakunle Ajanaku.
Okay.
And well, I'm a mechanical engineer by profession. I work here at Pedi Elisha here. And I stumbled on the AI bootcamp, which I registered for. And here I am today, here online, to also be a partaker of the good thing that is coming up. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Olakunle.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you. I see someone with
You're welcome.
Infinite Alt Play. I would love to know your name. I don't want to call you Infinite, please. Can you unmute and just tell us briefly about yourself? I'm not even sure if the person know that its name is. Okay, that's good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, yeah. What's your name?
Good morning, sir.
We can hear you.
My name is Odo Latunji from Elisha.
Okay.
Olatunji.
All right.
From Elisha.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead.
Hello, sir.
Okay.
Yes.
Odo Latunji, right? Hello, we can hear you. We can hear you.
I said I'm Odo Latunji from Elisha.
From Malaysia, I see.
Yes.
Have you registered for any of our program before, or this is the first one you are hearing about?
I registered for program, the one that is to kick off by 18.
Okay, that's good. We are which one, which course specifically did you register for?
I'm the one that talk about cyber security.
Cyber security. Okay, that's good.
That I'm still contemplating of changing it.
Okay. We will get to talk more about that later on.
I'm on my way.
Okay, you're on the way. You are coming to the hall.
Hello, sir.
All right. We'll be looking forward.
I'm on my way.
Yeah, we'll be looking forward to seeing you. Okay. All right. I could see. I think for most of the people here, I could see Oluwagbemini. I think she has done like a introduction on the chat box. I see somebody, Muyowa. I don't know the full name. Can you tell us briefly about yourself, Muyowa? Hello, Muyowa.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you, Muyowa.
Okay, yes. My name is Muyiwa Dada.
Okay. Is this the first program you are registering for? You already registered for our Core 3 training?
I registered for the Cohort 3.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Which program in particular did you register for? Is it cybersecurity? Is it machine learning?
For data analysis.
For data analysis. That's good. That's good. All right. So that's good. That's good. So I'm going to mute everyone now, and so that we can just get started. It's already 9:30, 9:33 specifically. We have a lot of ground to cover today, and we are hoping to get in there. All right. So for people that are online, let's use the reaction button as much as possible. When you have questions, we want to make it as interactive as possible. just use the reaction button to raise your hand, and we will try as much as possible to recognize you so that we can make this as interactive as possible. Okay? All right. Okay, can you all see my screen? Oh, I already muted everybody.
Yes, we can see it. Yes.
Okay, that's good. So today I want us to talk about AI and the future of work. Just to in a few minutes, I'm going to be talking about what the entire boot camp is all about. It's a 2-day boot camp. We're having one today. We have another one next week. We encourage everyone to attend both, but even if you are only able to attend one, our goal is that you're able to get as much value as possible from them. So let me start with a question. And that is to people in the hub here and also for people online. I want us to talk about, everything, we're talking of AI. But a lot of things has happened in terms of technological advancement that have radically changed human life. I would love to hear one from each person here. What are technological advancements that have radically changed human life? So let me give example so that you guys understand what I'm saying. Emoji is a technological advancement in a way, but I don't think it's radically changed human life. Okay. But there are some technological advancements that radically shape how we interact as human beings, how we grow, how we live, and the quality of life in general. So I'm going to take one online and then take one in person, and then we do it back and forth like that. So let me start from the hub here. Hello, man. What's the name, man? So if you have to give me one major technological advancement that have radically changed human life, which one will you mention? Just one. Aside from the use of AI. So any other technological advancements? Anyone, just anyone that you can think about. Okay, you are still mentioning AI. That's the AI. Let's go back 100, 250, 300 years ago, up to now. A major technological advancement. Let me give you an example. Okay? You are holding something right now in your hand. What is it called? Microphone. Microphone is a technological tool, right? About 300 years ago, nobody has ever used microphone. In all of its words, King Solomon never had the opportunity to use microphone. In all of its words. Okay? So microphone, it's a big deal. When Abraham Lincoln was preaching to all his political rally all across America and all of that, he didn't have the opportunity to use microphone, but you are using microphone right now. Okay? So in all of that, think of just one technological advancement that you think radically changed human life. Computer, that's one. That's good. Computer, thank you so much. Computer changed human life. It's a technological advancement. So let me go online. Who want to go? Who want to tell us? Okay, yeah, Olakunle, please go ahead. You can unmute yourself. I just mentioned one.
Yeah, the one I will mention is the internet. That's the one that is amazing.
Internet. Yes. That's a very good one, Olakunle. That's a very good one. So now we've had computer, we've had internet. Okay, let me come back to the hub. What's your name? Inyoluwa. All right. Inyoluwa, the property of God. Abi, shall we get it? Okay, that's good. Can you mention one? One technological advancement that have radically changed human life. Freezer. Some people might laugh. That's actually a big one. Let me put it this way. Ability to heist thing, right? That's a big deal. It's actually one of the major advancements that extend human life and ability to preserve things. So that's good job, good one. All right, let's take one more online. Any other person online? Any other person I want to mention, maybe just one or more? I'm going to call name. Okay, let's go to Oguntuji, but okay. Musbah, I could see that you're raising your hand. Okay, Oguntuji Boluwatife, maybe I'll just take two online. Oguntuji Boluwatife, can you tell us which technological advancements, in your own opinion, radically change human life? Oguntuji Boluwatife, can you unmute and tell us one? Just one that came up. We've had about three now. We've had internet, we've had computer, we've had freezer. Oguntuji Boluwatife, you are still muted. Yeah, please unmute yourself and tell us. Oguntuji Boluwatife, I could see you are raising your hand. Okay, good, go ahead.
Yes, good morning, sir. The phone we are holding, sir.
The phone, that's another one. Although I could say that's a subset of computer, but that's good. Phone radically changed human life. Yes. Oguntuji, I'm so sure our grandfather, none of them enjoy the kind of communication that we enjoy right now with the phone technology. When they want to fix an appointment, sometimes there is no checking out that, oh, are you there or whatever. So phone is another major technological advancement that changed human life. So because of our time, let's move on to talk about things that radically changed human life. You see, about 3,000 years ago, wheel was invented. Wheel, right? That changed human life. Before then, most people get, when you are born till you are dead, the distance you have ever traveled, it's not more than 20 kilometers. So talking about exploration, I'm sure. I have some people that call this morning that are coming all the way from Oshobo. As when we are talking about, before the invention of wheel, that's not something you can do in one day or you don't even try it. Wheel change human life totally. Printing press, that's another one. Okay? Printing press, it's led to the spread of knowledge. The spread of knowledge and books. That revolutionized. It was just as the invention of printing press that we begin to see a lot of political movements all across the world. It is immediately after that we have French Revolution, because people now begin to read, people begin to know their rights, and then led to American revolutions. And before you know it, people started talking about democracy, global literacy, and everything changed from there. All right. Another major invention that have really, really, really changed our life is electricity. Electricity. I know we take it for granted. I don't know whether you are online or you are here. If you look around you, 90% of the things around you will have been impossible to make without electricity. 90% of it. Our computer, you can't make it without electricity. Even some of the chair we are sitting on cannot be made without electricity. The table, the bag, the kind of bag, whether this backpack we are doing and all of that. Electricity, it's in all of them. It powered our homes, the industry, the technology, from light bulb to the internet, all power for electricity. Someone already mentioned phone, telephone. It transformed human communication. And human communications, leads to advancement, connections, and so many other things like that. You see, there are some other subtle technological advancement as well that transform, that change human life. One of it is vaccines and antibiotics. Before the invention of vaccine and antibiotics, it's a miracle for your child to live to the age of 6. At the time, you can give birth to 10 children and only 1 survive. I know we have different names for them. Whatever. It's mosquito, it's polio, it's all. But now you can have just 1 child, and you know that if you take care of it and follow basically, people live. And vaccine and antibiotic, it's eradicated millions of diseases, different diseases, and saved millions of lives. So it's one of the technological advancements that really changed our life. Then, I know somebody already mentioned personal computers. It's one of the things as well. We are all here. For instance, I'm speaking right here in Loco. We have people in Lagos. We have people in Osogbo. We have people all across listening to my voice live, hearing that. 40 years ago, that would be like a miracle. I could remember in 1993 when MKO and was doing like a live cast. I can say, oh, live, we can hear him live. Like this was like a miracle. It's something that is just for rich people to be able to do. But now anyone, you can speak with somebody live and see them live. These are technological advancements that have changed human life. So I want to round it up by talking about artificial intelligence. Electricity changed our life. Computer changed our life. But over the next 50 years, artificial intelligence is going to change our life in a way that is more radical than all the previous inventions combined. It's going to radically change all our life. All electricity, internet, combine all of them, the way they change our life. It's going to change our life way, way more than that. The way we live, how we take care of ourselves, the medicine, the food, from everything we call our lifestyle right now will be radically different. If somebody like Albert Macaulay wake up now and look at our life, it's going to be surprised. Which world am I here? Am I in another planet? However, if somebody that died just 10 years ago wake up in about 30, 40 years, the way our life is going to be radically look different. It's going to change everything. It's going to transform our healthcare. It's going to transform our business. It's going to transform entertainment. It's going to transform everything, reality, what we see as reality. So across time, we can see, if you look at that curve, how it's changing, and it's moving at a faster rate. We're all seeing, ChatGPT, we've seen all of that over the last 2 years. We can see the rate of change over the last 2 years. You can just follow this curve and see what will happen over the next 10 years. Which means, because of this rate of change, it is important that we are all well equipped in order to stay relevant. Artificial intelligence won't be a field. It will be integrated to everything. Let me try to find a better way to explain this. Math. Let's talk about math. All right, let's come back here. In Oluwa, on this table, on this line, how many phones are on this line? Just this line. Just this line. 3. Good. So 3. I just use what he learned in, I don't know whether it's primary 1 or primary 2. Mathematics there, right? It's just there. I'm sure you are not studying mathematics. Are you studying mathematics? Right. So it's the same way with artificial intelligence. It's going to be integrated into everything. That's going to be background. Whether you want to study medicine, you can sit down, please. Whether you want to study medicine, whether you want to study literature, whether you want to study any engineering course, whether you want to study agriculture, whether you want to study history, irrespective of whatever you want to study, it's an integrated part of it. If you don't have the skill on how to use AI well, it's going to be very difficult for you to function in the new economy. Because they're already everywhere. You already have examples of artificial intelligence everywhere. We're all using chatbots, whether you are using Meta AI or you are using ChatGPT. You already have smart assistants. Whether you are using Siri, you are using Alexa, e-payment. You know, all of us right now, we can just easily do payment with our fingerprint on our phone. But I bet you between the next 5 years, that is even going to be more cheap, is much more easier than that. You already have search algorithm. We already have media streaming, smart cars everywhere. I know we are catching up in Nigeria. You know, smart cars are, you know, you talk to the car, the car itself is a computer. We already have navigation apps, facial recognition, text editors, social media feed. They are all, you know, examples of artificial intelligence all across. So given these, there's going to be a lot of change in the workforce landscape. There's going to be a lot of change. The nature of work, the nature of job is going to look different. For instance, if we go back just about 100 years ago or 150 years ago, the nature of work is different. Before then, you know, people don't go to school to get a degree. They go to school, but not to get a degree. They go to school to learn a trade from somebody and stay with that person for about, I don't know, 10 years, sometimes 6 years. You learn the trade and then you start. And then we have the Industrial Revolution. And then the nature of work changed. The nature of work now, you have to have this degree and then you can practice this particular, and you know, you get an office, a company, employ you. But with the rise of artificial intelligence, the nature of work is also another revolution is ongoing in terms of the nature of work. And it's going to turn more towards remote work, whereby you can be anywhere and you can be working for any company anywhere in the world. That means you can be here in local and be working with companies in France, companies in Germany, in US, or in Abuja or in Port Harcourt. And then the work is also going to change more towards gig economy. It's going to take more towards gig economy. What does that mean? It means not necessarily having to work for a particular company, but that you have your own independent work that you can actually submit your work. You can work on your own and you get paid for the work you get. There's going to be more focus on excellence in your work, more focus on your creativity, more focus. So the question is, how do we reskill ourselves? How do we upskill ourselves? How do we come up with these strategies to ensure that we are ready for this change that is already ongoing? It is not a change that is coming. It is change that is already ongoing. So, you know, that involves identifying the skill gaps that you have, upskilling and reskilling, mentorship and networking, and continuous learning mindset. This forms the heart of why a hub like this was actually formed. This is basically the idea. How do we set up a system that can help people identify the skill gap? How can we put together programs that can help people to upskill and reskill? How can we create network of people and mentorship to help guide people from one level to another when it comes to learning new skills within this tech space, especially for people that have continuous learning mindsets. Things are going to be rapidly changing. Today, we're going to be talking about artificial intelligence, how to use it to produce different products. For instance, I'm going to get there shortly. Our goal today is, it's a boot camp. We're going to be practical. Everybody put your laptop, your systems, and then we can basically just start working and produce something today, produce something right here with the use of AI tools. So having continuous mindset is going to be very critical because these tools are going to be changing rapidly. If you think you knew something, how to do something 6 months ago, and you don't update yourself, you might be surprised how things change within a short period of time. So having that continuous learning mindset become very, very crucial. So having said all of that, the AI is going to change our life. It's going to change, it's changing our industries. It's changing everything. It means there's going to be some kind of new jobs that are going to be coming up. New jobs. And which area are we having these new jobs? You're going to be having things in the area of data science. You're going to be having things in the area of data science. Data science becomes very crucial because AI relies on data. AI relies on data, which require professionals to analyze, to interpret, and manage data sets. You're going to have things like AI engineering, AI engineers. They develop and deploy AI systems. These are going to be kind of a new kind of jobs that are going to be coming on. You're going to be having things like AI user experience, AI ethics, and so many. The kind of job that does not exist like 3, 4, 5 years ago, we are going to become the core of the kind of AI-powered jobs that we're going to be having. So how do you get prepared for that AI-driven economy? Technical skills. Technical skills. So it is important that you understand AI concept. It is important that you understand the programming language. It is important that you understand data analysis in order to navigate this AI-driven economy well. And you're already taking the right steps by even being here. Being here alone means you're already taking the right steps. It is one thing to know how to use ChatGPT to write a sentence. It is another thing for you to know how to use it to create a product that people will pay for. Also, there's going to be a lot of soft skills that are going to become very important. And these are skills like creativity, communication, problem solving, that are going to be very, very important. Critical thinking. They will be increasingly important in an AI-driven economy. So, one of the fear of AI is that it's going to take jobs. That is true, and that is not true. It is true. Impossible to do 5, 10 years ago. It's one of the challenges I have a lot. Critical thinking. Critical thinking. So when you have that, AI will enhance your ability to get jobs and get more job done rather than taking jobs. The other one is adaptability. The ability to adapt to changing technologies and embrace new opportunity is going to be very crucial in order to be successful in the future of work. Adaptability. Things will change. Now we can do things with ChatGPT now that we could not even think of doing 6 months ago. The same thing, VEO, and so many other AI tools like that. But the next 6 months is even going to be something radically different. So adaptability becomes very, very crucial. So embracing the opportunities of AI, it's important. It has the potential to transform our world for better. So when you embrace this opportunity and address the challenges, we can create a future where AI powers us to do more, where AI powers us to achieve greater things and enhance our ability. And this is the idea behind the program that we're setting up at the Digital Hub. So I could see some hands up here and also even online as well. So we will come back and take some of those things. It's at the core of why we're setting up our training. For instance, we're setting up training in data analytics because data is the life and blood of artificial intelligence. When you enhance your creativity within that field, there will always be job. You'll be able to use it to create things that solve problems. People pay you for solving problems. However, how we solve problems before AI is a little bit different from how we solve problems now with AI. It's why we have a course in software development. The same thing in machine learning. How do you even engage in developing AI tools yourself? How do you master coding? Yeah, we could do vibe coding. That's going to be some of our focus for next week. But understanding the mechanics with which these things work, cybersecurity. These are areas that are going to be very crucial, not just now, in the next 10 years, in the next 5 years. Machine learning, cybersecurity. We have a course in software development, in software development, in UI/UX design. We also have a course on AI tools mastery and test skill monetization. Today, we're going to see some of AI tools. This is just like a lesson within that course. That course also focuses on how do you monetize the skills that you've acquired and all of that. So data analytics, these are the courses that we have within our quarterly that we encourage everyone to register and join us in that.